Hi everybody, it's Claire back with another art journal video. So I am playing in my craft journal and I'm using some gloss sprays to start off with. So I'm using Orchid and Syrup, and you notice that they do sink in quite a lot to start off with. So I'm just overspraying some more onto there just to try and saturate it so that the colour actually sits on the top and doesn't disappear inside the paper. So once that was then dry, I'm then using the aloe gloss spray and painting it through this stencil. This is the lattice stencil from Dina Wakley, yeah, it works to a certain degree, but I think because the gloss sprays are quite wet, it moved around a little bit, but I wasn't too bothered about that. It did get a little bit of pattern onto the page. Then I used the orchid spray again through that same stencil, just to get some more pattern onto the background. So then this is some text collage tissue paper from Dina Wakley, and I'm just tearing it into teeny tiny strips. I'm going to stick it in place using some matte gel medium. So I don't really have a plan with where these bits are going to go. I just go with where the page feels balanced and where it feels right, really. So you do kind of get a gut feeling for where to put things. And like I say, it is more about balancing the page than anything else. So once those were stuck in place and dry, I then used a stamp from the Stencil Alphas set and some black archival ink just to get some more marks and patterns onto that page. And then once that was dry, I then used this fabulous stencil. I love this stencil. It's one of my favourites. It's called Growing Masks. And I used it with black and a blending tool, and I'm just stenciling on some of those very simple flower shapes onto the page. I was a bit of a faff about there, deciding which one to use. Very dramatic against that background. Then I drew round them using a Signo Uniball in white. Looking at it now, kind of wish that I hadn't done that because I think they stand out better with just the black. But you know, it's okay, it works. So then some mark making using my trusty Posca pen and Signo Uniball. And then I think I must have decided, no, I didn't like the white lines, so placed the stencil back on and tried to sort of stencil over them a little bit. So in some places you could still see it, but I wasn't too bothered about that. So shows my gut feeling was right about that. I didn't like it, even when I did the journal page with the white line around it. So then just carrying on with the mark making again, it just helps to ground those images that I've put on the page. It means they're not kind of stood all on their own, helps them to feel a bit more settled on the page. Then this is a really pretty paste. It's like a gold paste, and it's from Art Alchemy, and it's called Metallic Gold Rush. It's really pretty. So that's just added a little bit of a shimmer to the page. Then I'm just faffing about with this black Posca pen and just getting rid of some of those extra white marks around the edge of those flowers. So then this is the sheet from the collage tissue paper with all the I am phrases on it, and I was just picking some ones out there that kind of spoke to me and just cutting those out really carefully, and they are going to be added onto the page. So they kind of echo the long lines that go across the page, work quite well together. So then they're going to be stuck down using gel matte medium. And then I added a little bit more writing underneath, almost like a kind of an affirmation underneath each of those phrases. and some syrup gloss spray splatters also. And there it is, there's the finished page. So using the gloss sprays is lots of fun, can sometimes be quite unpredictable. But thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon.